Hello. Hi. I guess good morning, good evening, good day. I just I I just took a nap before the stream. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hello. Hi. Hi. It's nice to see familiar faces again. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And I am Argus Leviathan, Paranormal Detective. So, today I'm gonna play Tangle Tower. It's an awesome game. I'm sure you're gonna like it because I said so. Okay. Here we go. If anything is wrong with like sound, don't afraid to tell me. There we go. You can see it right there. Nice. Okay, so today I bought like pancakes with cheese and ham, and it was not good. Kinda disappointed. Okay. Oh, I thought it was settings. Okay. Settings. I think it's alright. If the sound is really loud or you can't hear the game. I have no clue what the game is. Quick piece. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna love it. It's a cool game. By the way, like, I guess spoilers alert because it's a detective game. Cake with ham. No. Pancakes. Pancakes. And they're rolled, and inside is a cheese with ham. Sometimes it's really tasty, but I ordered delivery and it was kinda but I was so hungry. Okay, so I think we can start now. By the way, I still don't know if it's a YouTube problem or I have OBS problems with the delay, chat delay, stream delay, because there is no dropped frames, there's no delay, there's a good internet connection. I don't know. Maybe YouTube. I don't know. But it's not so like critical. Okay. Without further ado, let's start the game. Okay. Why do I have it? I already played this game. That's what I'm saying. So don't be surprised. Lake's Edge. Hi.
Ready, Sally?
Brimore, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Of course.
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Yeah, it does look really nice. It's really beautiful. Murder. Okay, case 5. Murder victim Freya Fellow, 19, died while painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Locations: Flora's Tower. Flora was present. She was posing for a portrait. Okay. So Flora was in a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back. There's a single stab wound on her chest. Okay. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. Okay. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Tangle Tower. A small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes has been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. It is surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors. Pollution. The lake is enclosed by sheer pale cliffs. They are too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. So, like, two families under the same roof. She died so young, that's kinda sad. Yeah, you're an artist. 07. Can I get 07 in the chat? Okay. Freya Fellow. How was Freya killed? This is our main objective. So beautiful.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
Oh.
Doot, 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 doot.
Please don't do that.
Okay.
It's the little boat we used to cross the lake. It's the only way on or off the island.
What a comforting thought.
It's not really.
I tied the boat up to the mooring post, so it'll stay put. For now. Probably.
Loving the confidence.
Yeah, I love it. So cute. What else? What is this?
It's just an archway, but it seems a little ominous.
A little?
Like walking through it might give you bad luck.
Too late.
Oh.
So, who do you think did it?
Like, I don't know, yet.
Sally, you know full well we haven't met a single suspect yet.
Yes.
We haven't even been to the crime scene.
Of course.
Still, I reckon I've got it all worked out.
Okay. He's fine. Okay.
It's a garden,
Uh-huh.
I think. It's currently far away.
We could walk closer to it.
Ready when you are.
I'm ready. Ooh. Oh, so cute. So cute. Look at them. So cute. Ooh, oh, wow. I don't know if we will finish this game, like, the whole game today, but I think it's gonna be in 2 parts. I think it's gonna be in 2 parts. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Gardens. Ugh.
What animal is that?
A bird
Hawk, bear, lizard.
or
Right,
that?
of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp.
Indeed.
Hang on a second.
Ooh. It's not a long game. Like, I think if you, like, skip dialogues, then you can, like, play it really fast, but I will take my time, I think. Because it's a beautiful game, and the voice acting is really cool. Okay, look closer.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Well, we can try. Crab, upside down crab, strong crab, and the bird. Bell, crab, bell. Huh. It doesn't seem like this puzzle can be solved yet. Okay,
Let's come back later.
Don't be sad.
It must do something.
Boom.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Of course. Harp statue. An old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Simple sign engraved on each of the harp's 4 column sections. Our first clue. Okay. Mushroom.
This is some garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
Not really. Egg.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
Yeah. That's what I said.
It's a bandstand.
Bet.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
Ooh. I love Sally. She's sarcastic. What are you?
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Then it's doing a pretty bad job.
Is it working?
No.
Okay. Fountain on the chicken legs?
The pond has little stone feet.
Yeah, it does.
Seems a bit superfluous.
You're superfluous.
It's a path through the garden. Leads up to the house, I assume.
Okay. We need to... Oh, okay. Main entrance. Tangle twer.
Oh.
What?
Oh, there's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah. Tangle tour.
Sure.
Twar.
Tour. Wow. Put it. Can you put it?
Oh.
What?
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Tangle.
Twar.
Okay. What is this?
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there.
Oh.
Let's read it.
Okay.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, they threw it away. No.
Oh, definitely.
Opened letter. The envelope has been ripped open. There is a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. The combination. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it there. What is
Little bird feeders.
Oh,
How do you know they're for birds?
no answer to that? Damn. Where is my camera sometimes lags. That's strange.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Okay. Man, so lucky. Ding ding
Should
ding.
we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not?
Open up.
It's a little melody. Don't think it's
Those guys
locked.
have big chain right in. Yeah. I think detective is Ryan and Sally is Shane.
Yeah, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
That means we can just.
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. If your finger extra points. I'm gonna go run hole. Ooh. It's an aquarium.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
Yeah.
It's an aquarium?
Huh?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it.
Oh.
Anymore.
Anymore? That's sad. Okay.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Sounds boring. No. Fuck off. Investigation. Look closer, of course. Oh no. Names. Oh, little crab. Okay, buckle up. Because name remembering is not my Lord Fellow. Okay.
Lord Fellow.
Uh-huh.
Looks like he was married twice.
Scandal.
Ooh. Married to Lady Fellow? Selena Stone.
Selena Stonetop.
No family line. Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere.
I mean, I'm not here to judge. Lord Fellow. Can I? No, I can't. Freya.
What is that?
I think it's a family
It's a family tree. Detective, please remember. Freya.
Freya Fellow.
Yeah.
The murder victim.
Uh-huh.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
Oh, because this is the main family? And she is like from the side of a second wife, I guess. Lord Fellow, or the first wife. Don't know.
Felicia Fellow.
Felicia.
Freya's mother.
Uh-huh.
Do you think she still lives here?
Why wouldn't she? Damien Dusk.
Damien Dusk.
Whoa. Is it too late to change my name to Detective Dusk?
Yeah.
It's Freya's father. Do you think he still lives here?
Huh? Lord Remington. Lord Pointer. Penelope Pointer. Pointer. Okay, she's like... Yeah, she's not really related. Only to Fitz Fellow. Yeah, I know. That's a big tree. Okay.
A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
I don't. Because I don't have a mansion.
This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
Ew, cringe, guilty.
How very perceptive of you.
Okay. Egg?
Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this.
Oh my god, oh my... Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sheesh. Hello?
Let's take a look at that painting first. There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that way.
Painted portrait. Flora stop. Freya was unable to finish this painting, as she died sometime during the process. Oh yeah, it's not finished. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Who said that? Like, there was someone like before us? Who said that?
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene, and something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Huh? What I was saying. This game is beautiful. Look at this animation. Look at it. I love this game. Ooh, detection. Okay. Blood. Red paint, a paint palette, Flora Fellow, Freya Fellow is holding a knife, was used to was used to kill. No. A paintbrush was used. It's hidden inside. No. Okay. Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya was going to eat it. Yes, that's... What the fuck is with my mortal tonight? Huh? Do you need more light? Jesus fucking Christ. There. Do you like it, camera? Okay. Because it stabbed Freya, no. But Freya stalled. No. Is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Okay. I guess. And then a finished paint.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle.
Detective looks so proud of himself again. Yes, he is. And he should be, because he's awesome. If she was on her back, that means she was stabbed in the back. Because She can be stabbed in the chest and the blood be on the floor. Like this.
No real signs of a struggle.
Uh-huh.
That's weird.
It is.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
Uh-huh.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
Alright. Freya fell down upon her location, floor was present. Freya fell with one leg on her back with a single step wound on her chest. That's correct.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Now brush is probably ruined. Brush and palette. The palette has a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is a blob of black in the middle. The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint. Paint? But you said that was blood on the paint.
Freya's painting supplies.
Oh. Small glass spots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. The glass spots are all cracked down one side. Okay, one side. Because they fell. Is it an old cracks or it just had? I think if the, Here.
Freya's painting supplies.
Oh, it's the same. Okay.
Supposedly, Freya was looks like she was still holding her paintbrush.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Same.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Gramophone. It plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. I think some people would... I think it would be like... a good merch idea for someone, I guess. It's pointed toward the middle of the room. There is noticeable crack running through it, all the way from the horn down for the tape deck.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
Huh? To Freya. Correct tape. The cassette tape has a crack down in the middle. There's a handwritten message on the label. To Freya. Are you friends with a Barbie, Freya?
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? We could give it a go.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, try it. The gramophone can still be used to listen to audio cassettes. Okay. Ooh.
It's piano music.
It's a recording of piano music. If it plays for a short while before stop. Okay. Stop. average golf and pastel friends aesthetic fashion. Yeah. Don't make your mixtape, that's okay. I think it's not a mixtape, but like live recording. About the eye.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
Aw, you're scared of the height? Egg.
Is that an egg?
Yes.
An egg with bird feet.
Yeah. What's strange about that?
It's also covered in gemstones.
Fancy egg.
What a
What?
completely ordinary object.
Of course we should look. Oh.
I think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Swap the position of the gems. Rotate the egg to see the clue on the back. Rotate the egg! Rotate the egg! Okay. Should I do that? No. Oh, it's mirrored. Is it? Yeah, it's kind of mirrored. Yellow and purple. No, yellow? Pink. I think it's pink. Okay. What's up with all the eggs? I mean, don't judge people for the aesthetics that they like. Maybe they just like eggs. You know. How do I don't need... What? Oh, no. Okay. Yellow. Oh, no. It's gonna be a triangle. Yeah. Okay. What are the most distinguished? Like, where is it? This one, yeah. On the short side, it's red. Short side, red and green. Bing. Okay. The L. This one here. And a blue circle. Here. I'm starting to forget. No. Okay, red and blue on this. Like a house. Okay, house. Here it is. Okay, it's red and blue. Blue and red. Blue and red. Okay. Oh god, I'm starting to forget. Okay. And this one? On the other side, it's gonna be yellow. And the other side, I think that's it.
No, that was it.
Oh,
Nice work.
yeah. Rotate the egg, rotate the egg.
Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
yeah, I'd say it is. Empty egg. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is a soft velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on a three strange feet with pointed claws. Almost, it rhymes now. Okay, we kinda have a lot right now. Let's talk. Hi, oh wait. Is it the door?
That's the only door in and out of the room.
It's also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
Uh-huh. Okay. Hi, we have a couple of questions. Do you mind? Oh. Oh.
Flora... Fellow?
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing.
Oh.
What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
Tell us about yourself.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you do you. Work, slay. Okay, you go, girl.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
What can you say for yourself?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
Questions.
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
What's your statement?
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder.
Yeah.
Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
That's a good question. Because she was right there. I scared myself with this. Okay. Freya.
Were you close with Freya?
Oh, I can ask. Okay.
How are you two related?
Not really.
Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire!
What? I don't even think she's listening.
I mean,
Oh, she's listening.
Anything we should know? Any hobbies? Besides staring out the window?
you're so funny. Oh, I can ask about empty
Flora,
egg.
this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
Always empty, I suppose. She goes. I guess. Gramophone.
Is this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked?
No. Okay. So I think she closes her eyes when no or don't know, and she goes when she knows. Paint it.
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Okay, keep your secrets. Okay, well, letter. I'm not gonna show open letter, like, great day. Okay. I don't think we can get anything from her. Okay. He's so cute. Okay. Let me check the family tree again. Because Sally asked,
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
how are they related? Freya? And Flora. I mean, it's... I mean, they are related, but it's too far away. So, this is pointers, and this is fellow. And the middle is just connecting them. Let's go there. Stone Square. Who the hell are you? And the crystals. Oh my god.
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off.
Alright. I don't want to remember something. Where are you?
Whoa,
Well,
nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
what?
Who are you
Sorry?
anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
I'm sorry? You're a private detective. I am a private detective. They are private detective. Who else is a private detective on this island? Sally?
That is classified information between myself and my client.
Of course.
Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
Who are you exactly?
It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception.
What?
Ask.
Oh, what are you
Bruh.
doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that.
Okay,
Now,
go.
I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so?
You simp. You simp, Sally. You're a simp.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite.
Too privatized inside. Too much private detectives for one island, so if you can, please leave the island and leave the case for us. Okay. Look. There is only one place for a person on this island with that haircut. And that's not you. Okay? You don't even have candles. You're not even that mysterious for a detective. You're embarrassing. What's your statement?
Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear. But sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Okay, first of all, too much new characters. Second of all, you thought that something happened in the Fellow Tower, and the father of the opposite family said, never mind, go out of the way. And they left. You're not a good detective, you know? No, I don't want to share anything with you. That's my evidence.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
Huh?
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
Rotate the dials until all 4 hands are in the correct position. What correct position? Oh no 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 no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What correct position? She was just minding her business and being polite. You know, there is an etiquette. Okay, there is strict rules between private detectives, okay? We have our honor codex. And that was rude. Okay. Trying to take my assistant from me, that's That's a criminal offense in detective world. I can't remember what was it about. It's in the correct position. Ah, random! The power of random! Woo! No? Okay. Oh! Okay, it's numbers. 3, 6 or 9. Ah! Nice. First rule of the detective club. There are no rules. The first rule of the detective club is we don't talk about detective club. Not her fault that your assistant is a simp. You're right. You're right. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. It's my assistant's fault. That's right. What is it? What is it supposed to be? 8? 9? Oh, yeah. Look. Wing, bing. It's a 9. Oh my god. How do I... Or is it 6? $69. Is it the right one? Three. Is it 12? Yeah, I think it's 12. Okay. That might be because it's a soft room, I think. No? Soft rooms? No. Wait. Give us a second. Give us a second. How did I do it?
Nope.
So moving any of the hands turns the adjacent hands in the opposite direction. It's like cogs on a machine.
Incredible. Bars. Banger. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So when I go there, it doesn't work. Okay, we will come.
I'll do this later.
Yeah. What is it?
A giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
AKA a greenhouse.
Okay. Okay, we will leave it for later. Let's start with the left side, I think. Library. Oh, hello. Ugh. It's kind of messy.
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
See, this family is just a fan of birds. Bird book. The ink deep is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan. Even among avian mystics, other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink deep lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of Tantum and Amica. Can you see it? Okay.
Books about ancient history, I think?
These books are ancient history. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks.
I don't like this type of old books is okay, but when they're like falling in your hands, ugh.
Books about geography.
Skip.
Skip.
Books about insects.
Well, theoretically. There's not a single book on that shelf.
Oh.
Huh.
Don't blame. Yeah, hello. Welcome. We kinda just started, so take a seat. And enjoy the art style and music. And my 10-year-old boy cracking voice.
A book on the floor.
Yeah,
Fundamental entomology.
entomology. Entomology is about dogs, right?
I guess somebody dropped it.
Entomology. Yeah, I think it's about dogs.
A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Funny character. Yeah, they are funny. Oh, no. What is it?
Any idea what this means?
What is this?
Not a clue.
Is this what school nowadays teach you? Fucking Atlantis. What? No.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
Me neither.
What's in those bottles?
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
I saw on YouTube, like in YouTube Shorts, there's a guy who, like he uses like a big jar or a big aquarium in the shape of a bottle, and he uncorks it to just add something. Like it's a whole biosystem inside, ecosystem. With snails and plants. It's interesting to look at. I'm trying not to imagine the smell inside of it, and it's always it's not transparent or translucent in any way because of the condensation and other processes, but interesting stuff in YouTube Shorts sometimes. Okay, hello. Are you a
Curious.
murder?
I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no?
Wow.
How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am
Oh.
completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking
Okay.
of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay. She's not a suspect. She's not a murderer. Case closed.
A hypothesis about the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
Murder?
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects.
Mhm.
And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
Ooh. She introduces herself like a VTuber. Animation is also nice. It is! When I first saw it, I was like, no. Are you serious? Voice acting and animation? Boy! I've considered. Okay, Fifi, tell us about yourself.
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
Huh?
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
She's not a DeviantArt OC, Grimoire. She reminds me of Alphys from Undertale, but if she didn't have anxiety. Oh, you can be sure she has anxiety. She has, like, look at her. People who don't have anxiety doesn't stand like that. So, Fifi, where were you yesterday?
What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You
Right.
fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi.
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
Yeah. So, what's your statement? I mean, she was like, I want to know the truth, but you want to investigate this? You want to ask suspects? Don't waste your time. I'm not telling you how to do your job. Microbiology and shit, okay? You don't... Okay? Fishwife. Do you have a fishwife? Answer me. Oh, you do. Oh, you do. You do. So, what's your statement?
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
What?
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
Oh, so
You
that's
performed
what
that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
Why would you punch people? What happened? What about Flora?
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44.
Uh-huh.
Profession, unknown. Likes, unknown. Dislikes, unknown.
Isn't she your mother?
Yeah.
How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been non-verbal?
She has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond.
Oh. So, something traumatic. Freya.
Name, Freya Fellow.
Mhm.
Age, 19.
Mhm.
Profession, artist.
Mhm.
Deceased.
Oh.
Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Oh.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I mean,
I will say this.
they're
In the
family.
past year, Freya became 1. Increasingly independent, and 2. Increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you were friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
So Freya was like becoming independent. And isolated. On an island. Isolated. Well, maybe you didn't catch that. Isolated on an island with a big family, like 2 families in one house. How do you isolate? Like you don't leave your room? Probably. Hawkshaw.
Name, Shaw. Age, unknown.
Oh,
Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard.
wow. Okay. See, I was right. Haksha is rude. It's because so we're gonna solve this just to rub it in their face.
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I thought that this was her room. It's just a library. Ooh. Do you like anime?
I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
Oh,
I'd read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
That's even worse.
I think this breaks some rules. Oh, who are you?
A new suspect! Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
Yeah.
I'm innocent, I promise!
Well, that's what they all say.
Save it for the judge.
Yeah. What is it?
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
Yeah, fan art. Okay. What's this supposed to mean? Is it your shipping board? What is it? What is it? Like relations? Question mark. Question mark. They forgot my beard. Where's my beard?
Who's that?
Not sure.
Oh, that's me.
Is that supposed to be me? Why do I look so angry?
Sorry, if it's an emoji, I can't read it. Is this supposed to be what I'm saying?
That's just the face you make when you're thinking. Does make you wonder, though. When did Fifi draw all this?
Like, the second we stepped on the island.
That's you, Sally.
What?
What?
I do not look like that.
Oh, really? And I look like that.
Do
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. 1, 2. But, I mean, some of them are, like, family members, so I don't think it's a shipboard. Ooh. Okay.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Who, Frey?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself.
So she's like, Frey is not a suspect because she was murdered, and I'm not a suspect because I know her. Solid. I give you that. Whoop.
It's a magnifying glass. A big one.
How come you don't have one of those?
Sally, you need to understand. It's a stereotype, okay? Not every detective needs it.
Why? Because I'm a detective?
Yeah. See?
Should I start too?
And wear, like, how it's called? Hunter hat? Huh?
You couldn't pull off a pipe.
What's that big book on the desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
Okay.
A pretty ornate window with a great view of the lake.
We're supposed to be looking for clues, not assessing the real estate value.
I mean,
And over here, you'll see the owners use sheets of paper to block out all that unnecessary natural light. A simple trick, but it really transforms the space. Crystal chandeliers. Extra fancy.
it is.
I don't know. They just seem old-fashioned to me.
Why is my nose so itchy?
Plus, they're kind of dusty.
Yeah, that's a problem with those things.
The
Trash?
stuff Fifi's thrown away.
You gonna rummage through the trash can?
Yes?
No, that is quite beneath me, thank you.
I give it 5 minutes before you're in there.
We stole the lore in the beginning, so don't judge me. No, it's okay. We're counting that just started. Like, all you need to know is that Freya was killed, and there is a Tangle Tower. It's a house with 2 towers, and they're connected. There's one mansion in the middle, and there's 2 families. Fellows and pointers. Fellow and pointer family, and they like live like one big family. And we came here because Freya from the fellow family was killed in the one of the tower while painting. She will be aunt? Maybe aunt. I don't know. Like one of her family members. And she died.
It looks like a microscope, a big one.
Can I touch it?
Sure, go for it. What?
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
Horizontally slide the 4 magnifying lenses to the correct position. Oh, thanks. Now I understand. You're welcome. I mean, we are taking our time. Oh, correct positions. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, so it makes it smaller. It makes it big. It also makes it big. And it also makes it bigger, really big. Okay. If I remember this correctly. Wait. My brain is not in condition enough to think about puzzles. Aren't we all? Like... If only I could remember how to do this one. Too big. Oh, you can literally see it right there. The key. Make a key shop. Can I actually? I think I can. I mean, kinda looks like. Oh no, it's going horribly wrong. Oh no. Okay, I think this one is wrong. Right? Because it's too small. Not big enough. Yeah, too big. Okay. How to connect this one? Try to remove all loops and see sizes of. This is the part. I mean, there is no like indication to when it like. You're right. You just can click this one, but what to do is the big one. Yeah, it's like minus and oh no, I thought I was into something. Oh, here we go. Is it?
I guess that's wrong.
The 4 lenses all have different magnification strengths.
I know.
So they must each have a specific position along the rail.
I mean, I'm kind of there. You're not getting a paycheck this month, people. No. Have some faith. Have some faith. Have some faith. In me. In my job. Oh. Okay. Maybe. Huh?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like it
Look.
unlocked.
I'm winning today.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box. There's a book in here.
Ooh! A diary? Secret diary! Gotta read a secret diary. A well-used book resembling a diary. It's locked with a strange metal device. What? Lock?
That's a whole lot of books.
What is this?
Boxes of stuff.
Informative.
It's a bed.
Barely.
Well, don't judge. But... Okay, they're living in 2 towers on a private island, probably. They can't afford a bed. Yeah, we should ask her about it. Like, it's really suspicious that you're, like, hiding your private, you know, private diary. Can't we open it? No? Oh! I have a magnifying glass. Okay. Hey! I have a question.
A book.
Uh-huh.
My book.
And what's in it?
Pages.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Correct.
Is she
Huh?
laughing?
Are you laughing about that it's cracked? Or because it's tape? Okay.
The red paint on the brush is not paint.
Is
It
it?
is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
I mean, blood doesn't look like this, but okay.
Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
Oh.
A whole pot full of blood?
Oh!
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah,
it
but
makes
still.
better.
Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring. The gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days. Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy.
Yeah.
She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
I mean, you can probably tell if... Okay, empty egg.
That belongs to my mother.
Uh-huh.
I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
Egg lore confirmed. Okay, case closed. Burp.
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time.
which one is a puppy room? Let's go there. Freya's room. Oh. Well. Like, does everyone have like a big room and hers like? Are you a Harry Potter or something living under the stairs with a pipes going on? Ugh.
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
Okay, alright. What is it?
Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
But the sound.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Ah. So you're eggs, birds, and bugs loving family. And plants.
Freya's plants.
Uh-huh.
They must not need sunlight?
Or maybe just like because she has a lamp there, so this one is maybe like the purple ones you can see in people's windows. Maybe. Okay. Bed.
It's Freya's bed.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit messy.
That's okay.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
Alright. Drawings?
Drawings. Taped up on the wall.
What is my eye?
What's that one on the left?
Which
Looks
one?
like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Oh. More fan art! Yeah! Freya's drawings. A drawing of a man standing with a woman in a garden. He's holding a red rose. This one is Poppy, right? What the situation is here? What the situation? A drawing of Tiffy. Okay. A drawing of a detective hawkshaw. So, the detective was, the hawkshaw was there even before this case. Can't commission Freya now. Damn. Oh no, maybe.
Drawings.
What's that one on
Looks like
Yes.
one of them's holding a red
Forgot
rose.
to investigate it. Can I? Oh yeah. What is it?
It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe.
See.
They're not real paintbrushes. What? Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
This family need to chill the fuck out with their secrets and this is like a Rasputin situation. Everyone killed. Like Agatha Christie. That's her shit. Everyone is a killer. Swipe the brushes into the correct order. Arrange the paper to find a clue. Okay. Oh, it's kinda arranged already. So. There we go. It's not getting better, that's what I can say. Oh yeah, oh yeah, of course. Oh yes, of course. Now I understand. Yes. Now I understand. Наруhodо. Все понимаю тебя. Way too much Layton. There are Layton. It's his cousins. Far cousins. Okay. do we have? What is it? Okay, size, color, shape, color again, okay, small. Or is this right? Okay. They're the same size. Okay. The second one is green. Green. Then unknown. Okay. And then blue. Okay, blue. Unknown. Okay, the next line. Unknown, unknown. Fan shape. Oh, it's a handle. It's a handle. A handle color. Handle color. Okay. But it can be blue. Then unknown, then the shape. Yeah, I think it's right. And unknown. Orange handle, small. Green. Now this unknown. Kinda. The third one. Unknown, unknown. Fan shape. Pink handle. I mean, yeah. Blue and nothing else. Yes. Then this shape. And big one. I think
I did it. What do I win?
No, I did it, Sally. Don't take me credit.
Not bad. What was in the box?
Just a photograph.
Ooh.
Well, most of a photograph.
Oh, it's Pippi. And Fred, yeah? Ripped photo. A photograph of two young girls. One with red hair, the other with green hair. Yeah, it's Fifi and Fred. This photo has a large piece missing. It seems to have been ripped off. What? Uh-huh. Your book, yeah? Your book. I see. Someone is standing here. It's on when we just arrived. There was a thing on the backyard. Okay. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room.
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
I mean, where else?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
A photograph. Small photograph of rare abstract painting. So she made a painting and then... Okay. A piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. If it was like a sketch, For a bigger painting, understandable, but it's a photo of this painting. What is
That
it?
painting is really something.
Wow,
Maybe
okay,
Freya.
I
Hang
just-
on, there's a smaller.
It's a photograph.
Okay. Got it.
Painting supplies.
Okay.
It's a fish, I think.
Yeah.
I think it looks more like a whale.
Nah, it's a fish.
Fine, it's a whale.
No.
Could also be a shark.
Teddy bear?
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
Oh,
He's had a rough couple of days.
wait.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think so.
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this was
I don't know.
No windows either? Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside.
Look at this photograph. Freya, who can you please tell me? I think we're done here. Okay. Let's talk to Fifi again. Hey, I have a question. Question. Nom, nom, nom. Hey,
This photograph
mhm.
is my favorite photograph.
Oh,
So
that's why
why'd you
it's
rip it
ripped.
in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third.
technically, yeah.
I believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it. As
Meteor.
such, I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever.
I don't want to show open letter just yet, because, you know, they can be the suspects, so... Don't want to open all of my cards. Hey, hello.
You spoke
Fifi?
to your daughter Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her.
Oh, she is.
We
Hawkshaw.
spoke to Hawkshaw.
Mhm.
I assume she didn't get anything out of you either. I bet that really ticked her off.
Bird.
Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
I really thought she was gonna say something there.
No, she won't.
This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your daughter?
Okay. Can I ask you about the diary?
A
again?
book. My book.
And what's in it?
Pages.
Okay. Where do I want to go? Let's go here. Workshop. Oh, hello. You have interesting decorations.
Puffer fish?
Yes. It's also a lamp, for some reason.
I mean, why not? At this point.
It's Earth.
Oh.
If Earth was made of paper and gave off a gentle pink light. It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale? Or mead, maybe?
No.
Right now, it's just full of dust.
Oh.
Oh.
A map with a dotted line and an X marked on it.
Yeah.
That's a very boring way to describe a treasure map. It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
I don't know.
If we get really stuck, sure. That's a massive conch shell. Do you think there's a little crab living inside?
Nah.
I hope so.
Maybe a beak.
What is it?
He's an imp.
Huh?
What does he do?
I like voice acting in this game so much.
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Oh no.
Oh.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it.
Let's leave it alone for a second.
A little hand-painted statue.
Oh.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Painted model. A wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Okay, rude. That's just rude. But also back. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints were found nearby. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints. Okay, green. How did you get red color? Huh, mister?
A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in.
Hello? Wakey wakey.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
Oh.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Oh.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
Well, I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah?
What?
Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
Okay. You are like a traveler?
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer.
Oh.
Explorer / treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like cursed statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if
So
I
silly.
may ask, when did you retire?
You
Oh.
listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Good luck explaining, like, the gap in your resume, buddy. What were you doing yesterday? Good funny man?
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya
I mean,
Fellow.
Your
The
daughter,
reason
sir.
we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
What are you hiding, big man? Tell us about the floor.
Dearest Flora,
Yeah.
a remarkable woman. Oh, yes. Been married over 20 years now.
You two still get on?
Of course. What a question.
She hasn't gone quiet on you.
It's true she has an independent streak. She's had it her whole life. She's the youngest of 3. Always something of a lone wolf, you know? Just the way she is.
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself, away from the company of other humans.
God forbid
Other
woman do
humans?
anything.
Well, yes, other people, you know.
So are you like girl boss and male wife? Or misinterpreted something? What about Freya?
Uncommonly skilled as an artist. But Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens.
Oh, no, sorry. Freya is not his daughter. Tiffy is his daughter. Right. Freya is like from another branch.
My father,
Yeah.
Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
Yeah. Inheritance problems. You know, the question of inheritance in big families can be pretty messy. What are you hiding, big man? I don't know, he's hiding something. I think
My daughter Fiona, our little burgeoning genius. You've met her?
We did. She's going by Fifi these days.
So I've heard. I asked her some weeks ago, what's wrong with your real name? She told me, get this, she wanted a name with an even number of syllables.
I mean, okay.
She makes up the strangest things when she's under pressure.
What makes you think she made that up?
I happen to know the real reason she prefers Fifi over Fiona.
Oh, yeah?
It's what Freya called her.
Lots getting thicker. Oh, you... Okay.
Nice. A real
How do you know
light
that?
house. Plus, there's a treasure map hanging.
Closer.
What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Use the treasure map to discover the combination of the chest padlock. Okay. Sea creature. Use a treasure map to discover the combination. Okay, so dragon, palm, rock. Oh my God. Dragon, palm, birds, and rock. Dragon, no. Dragon, palm, rock. No, but there's no birds. Birds like right along the ball. Like it's the only palm with the birds. I mean, it kinda can be this one. H6. H. What? Oh, it's like. Saw?
Nothing.
Did you check the treasure map for clues? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
I think I know the answer. You can do it. Nice puzzle.
That's done it.
Oh, okay. But why is it west? Okay.
Neat. What was in the box?
More wooden models.
Stop putting everything in the box.
These are a little different to the one on the desk.
I'm not getting paid enough to open all the boxes. Your little secrets. That mean nothing. Huh. So, Freya, Flora, bird. Who is this? A model resembling a child with green hair. It's Freya. Wait, models. A model resembling a woman with gray hair. It's Flora. A model resembling a red and white bird. Red paint, by the way. A model resembling a broad-shouldered man. Who is this? Can it be Freya's dad? Or... The wooden models have been hand-painted. The paint is not skillfully applied. A pot of red paint and a brush is lying nearby. The brush has some dried red paint. Is it a red paint though? Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. I have questions. Okay, first of all, what do you think about Hawkshaw?
Quite the character, eh? A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just meant to, because we both wear, you know, red capes
Oh no.
of a sort.
Has she questioned you yet?
If you call that questioning, she seemed bored by everything I had to say. I heard on the grapevine, supposedly Hawkshaw is searching for some rare item. Something called the Golden Beetle. Honestly, it's probably a bunch of sensationalist rubbish.
You reckon?
Quite sure. There is no treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
Because I would have heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of a golden beetle. Yeah, Hawkshaw is weird. Ha ha ha. Mm. No, never heard of it. No, never. That's strange. Golden beetles. Nothing. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay.
My daughter Fiona and her best friend. They grow up so fast.
Do you know why it's ripped like that?
Ah, yes. I didn't even notice. No idea.
You know.
It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Yeah.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at.
I mean, that would be kind of stupid to... Like, oh, I'm painting your portrait. Oh, what is it? A knife? And what you gonna do? Stab me?
Looks like Freya's paints.
Yeah.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
How do
You
you know?
seem pretty sure about that.
Oh, his eyes like, But
Where did you find that?
no,
It was in the library.
Really? How odd.
What? He's very sus. Like he's trying to hide something and he's not doing a great job. Like he rolled one. No. What can I add him about?
I've been carving for a couple of years now. I was hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
Do you paint them yourself too?
I do indeed, yes. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine.
Oh.
Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course, I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower. Safety first and all that.
Get dunked on. Okay.
Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects. Not in an evil way, in a good way.
Well, someone, like everyone in this house is kinda okay. Like with the murder. Like one of your family members was killed. And like, the only non-family member is Hawkshaw. And y'all just like, that's okay. I'm not gonna care that one of our family members might be the killer. That's okay. Okay.
Ah, you found it.
Yeah.
What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's
okay.
it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people.
It looks like a turnip. Yeah. A turnip with secrets. Okay, what's your statement?
It was dusk.
Funny man.
A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right, fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Wait. How Poppy and Fifi could be already there? They should have. Okay, like Poppy's alibi checks out because Fifi said that Poppy came to her room and said that Freya was dead. So they go and they're like, where is Mr. Pointer? But they were already in the tower. A lot of characters,
There's
a lot of
something
places.
about Felix's painting supplies. Something suspicious.
You don't say.
Let's ask him about it.
Yeah, let's.
There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
No, later. We need to find him, guy.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
It's not the right color. It's the wrong leader. I don't remember the. It's not your.
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
I mean, the other one is mixed with blood, so. Frick. Oh yeah, right. This one is green.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Felix ran pot rails. Yeah, different. Amateur mistake. Freya's red paint pot is extended his name, was stolen and replaced with, was broken by his people, was used to paint. Is it the same? Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix red paint pot and used as a murder weapon. And both were left in the floor's tower, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
Yeah.
That red paint is from Freya's supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Boom!
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? And none of this is connected to your murder.
He's going angry. He's going angry. Ooh, Sally mind palace. Look at this dude. Okay. Contained no. Was used to fill up. Was used to destroy. Was somehow filled with. This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood. But Freya, after Freya used it to paint floor and emptied out on the floor before Freya used it to paint floor. Huh? Hadn't been else. Contained no red paint. Was used to fill up. Was used to destroy. Was somehow filled with blood before Freya used to be.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Okay.
Oh, that's definitely something.
Yeah.
Right. Fine. Here's the story.
Okay.
I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure, so I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
Did you?
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday.
Aww.
I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
But why would you? So it's not Felix. Someone else. Right. And you wanted to give it to Flora. Why there's no, like, your daughter and you? Why it's, like, why is, I guess, important people and, well, Bird. For her is some guy in Freya. That's kinda... Okay, let's go. Oh, we need to ask you something. Sorry. To interrupt your
So, this
window
painting,
staring.
specifically that knife in Flora's hand,
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
Mhm. It's not a knife.
it's not a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
Oh, I know. It's this thing.
Let's take a closer look at this.
I just. The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink-deep bird.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink-dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink-dip bird is red and white too?
Yeah. Painted models. Huh?
This little thing?
Yeah.
I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think
she
of it,
likes birds.
why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
She likes birds. Like, have you seen all the eggs? Betrayed Flora, so she ate. Attacked Flora, so she destroyed. The inked bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather. Evelyn destroyed it. Show her friends to remember it by.
The ink-dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to
Ex-
remember it by.
She kept the bird as a
Rotate your
pet,
eggs, ladies and
and it
gentlemen.
died?
Maybe it flew away.
Yeah, it's
Flora
probably
spends
died.
all her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All right. So she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her.
Uh-huh.
But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, I think she does. Normally. This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
In the egg.
But we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty. Flora?
Huh?
She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
Ew.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait, there's something tucked inside this one.
Aww. Flora's drawings. Drawings of Flora and a small bird. There is a handwritten message on the back. These are for you, love, Freya. Aww. So she's non-verbal because she's mourning her pet, this bird. Aww.
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
Mhm. Okay. 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 The plot thickens.
It's locked.
Huh. Okay. Okay, so we're done with this side of tower. Let's go the pointer's side.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
Such beautiful colors. I guess we don't need to investigate anything. I think we should just stay here. Listen to music and look at this big car.
Whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
While it is the music room, he's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Huh? Oh, it's also cracked. Horn statue. A shiny statue of strange creature holding a large horn. There's a noticeable crack running along the lathe of the statue's horn. Inside the horn, and on the ground below, are various shards of cracked glass.
Sheet music. It's handwritten.
That's a lot of notes. Looks pretty difficult.
Probably why they're on the floor. There's a faded mural on the wall.
When I was a kid, I never knew the difference between a mural and a mosaic.
What is mural?
You still don't know, do you?
No.
Okay.
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty. So I'm guessing nobody.
Okay.
It's one of those big pianos with the open lids.
Don't touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
I don't think hi. My name is August Leviathan.
Are you a ghost?
Sally! That's rude! Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
Oh, that's a long time. So, Poppy, tell us about yourself.
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... Things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
So the photograph, she was in the photograph, and they were indeed planning to leave towers. But Freya wanted to leave, Poppy wanted to leave, but Fifi was against it. Okay. Not ghost busy. I mean, we have more characters to discover. Maybe one of them is a ghost. Don't be like, it's okay. We will find a ghost one time. Someday. Golf girl. Yes! She almost have like mittens, like almost like me. Hold on. Oh no, sorry. They stole another half of my body. unfortunate. So, what were you doing yesterday?
3.5 hours of piano practice.
Oh.
Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
You need
3.5.
to sleep.
Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you
Oh.
do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, I believe you. Okay. So, what about you?
Between the lips a silver spoon, a story written all too soon. The chosen dwelling of her heart, unjustly chosen to depart. Lost her liberation lays in the center of a maze.
Wow. Okay, give me a second, I'm gonna get some water, because my throat is going... one second. Okay. I'm gonna make tea after this. Okay. Felix.
Foregone drifter, holding fast. Days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender? Accepting that your world will render nothing darker than the gloom. Some four walls make round a room. Hard of head, but free of mind. Unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond. Behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied, it's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
I'm not... What can you say about hotshot?
With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. On its surface, you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
I'm sorry, do you know something?
Needless noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word, unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling, stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space.
Is it yours?
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
Are you sure about that?
Don't look at me. I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes. I don't know who,
Huh?
but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Maybe in Ghost action is happening. Okay, what about this one?
This is a photo
More
of
fans.
Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah,
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Fifi looks like she really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable.
That's why she didn't. What was the music? Why is it so like? Shh, shh. Calm down. Music. Okay.
Hey, that's me.
Yeah.
Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Uh-huh.
Is there something wrong with that?
No. Oh, it's not. No. Okay.
It was my mother's originally.
Oh.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it.
Hmm.
Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
What's your state?
Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound.
Uh-huh.
Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but
Oh.
different. Worse. I was pretty
Ooh.
sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
He's a keeper.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Everything is kinda makes sense.
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
More puzzle, I suppose. Wait, who is her mother? I don't remember.
There's something about that diary we found in Fifi's room.
Wait, Fifi said that she punched Poppy. No? Yeah, she punched her. I don't think she mentioned it. She's like, she was obviously crying, and I said that Freya died, and she was like, "Are you pranking me?" And maybe she just decided not to mention it. Something about the diary from Fifi.
Something suspicious.
Oh wait, yes.
Let's ask her about it.
Later. Ooh.
It's an octopus.
No, it's not. It has 6 legs, not 8. Don't say it.
Sextopus.
Sally, Sally, Sally. Cheers to that. Oh, what is this? What is this?
A single red rose.
I became a door, an old door.
How very traditional.
Yeah, weird.
Various handmade posters.
What do you think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing.
Conspiracy. Okay. Oh, candles.
Oh, thank goodness, there are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark in here.
Okay.
Sheet music, presumably for piano.
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
Yeah, it's been framed though. Must be important for some reason.
I can't read it. Sheet music. The sheet music has been framed. For what? For murder. And is decorated with delicate old-fashioned illustrations. I can say ringtone. Oh.
There's a name for this kind of piano.
Piano, no? Just without the lead, no?
You know, these ones that stand upright.
Is there a name? Don't think so. Well, at least I don't know in English. Maybe.
Anything in the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there are so many shades of black.
Yeah.
That is the bed of a vampire.
It would be so good.
I thought vampires slept in coffins.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for their lower back.
Exactly.
A big glass door leads out into a garden. Somehow.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
Okay, what is it? Oh. What is this? This is some Homestuck reference shit.
Nothing. Still locked.
All 4 tiles have a moon symbol.
Those other symbols look like suns. Surely that's something to do with it?
I think it is, but in an abstract kind of way. I guess we'll come back later.
Okay.
It's a metronome for keeping time.
Uh-huh.
It's ticking. Is it a bomb?
I don't know. It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
Use the buttons to rotate all 4 metronome dials up to the hook at the top. What? I almost got it. I'm gonna brute force it.
That's done it.
Boom!
Neat. What happened?
A little hatch unlocked in the back.
Anything in there?
Mm-hmm. It's a photograph.
Ooh!
Part of a photograph.
Let's go. Ripped photo. The ripped photo shows a young girl with blonde hair and pink clothes. The girl in the photo is using a bright pink cassette player with matching headphones. The rest of the photo shows Fifi and Freya. It was hidden in Freya.
There's something about that pink cassette tape. Something suspicious.
Let's ask Poppy about it.
Sure, let's go. Well, well, well. You thought we will never know? We know everything.
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
Oh, look at this.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Okay. The message on the tape, the crack on the tape, the pink cassette tape. So placed matches the pink cassette player.
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it.
Okay. Bim. Bim.
You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up and then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
The proves Poppy is the murderer. Poppy hates Fifi and Freya now. Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore. I don't think she hates. They probably had an argument, but I don't think they hate. She hate them now.
Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it.
Yeah?
Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Why?
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
Yeah.
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Oh, don't start on me on this
Hold
one.
on. This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Aw.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
That's all? That's all you want to Can we ask you about anything else? What is it?
Yeah, it's mine.
Uh-huh.
What's so special about it?
I got it from my teacher. It's the first piece I ever learned.
How long have you been playing?
Since the day I turned 6. Family tradition. I was really excited to start learning. As soon as I got out of my first lesson, I told Freya and Fifi all about it. When I arrived at my second lesson the next day, Freya was there too. She hadn't asked permission, just showed up. For 2 whole years, the teacher taught us both.
Was Freya any good?
She would have been even better than me, if she'd stuck with it. But one day, she just stopped coming to lessons.
Why?
That's just it. There was no reason. That's when I realized things were different for her.
I mean, she probably were into like painting and she was visiting piano lessons just to hang out with you.
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Okay, it was closed eyes shop. Okay. What can you say about Tangle Tower?
So there are 2 families living in Tangle Tower?
Uh-huh.
3 pointers and 5 fellows. 4 fellows.
What's the connection between them?
There isn't one. Not really. It was all built by the Remington family. Flora is a Remington, originally. So was Primrose, my mother. She married into the Pointers, and Flora married into the Fellows.
So, the Fellows and the Pointers own the house now?
Flora owns the house. Depending on who you ask, that means her husband Felix owns it too.
What about your father?
His claim over the house kind of fell apart after my mother left.
Where's your mother now?
No idea.
Huh? Oh, so Freya played violin, I guess. Oh, yeah. They said it Dusty. No one playing it. Oh, yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. So, Flora and Felix owns like this whole house.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
But Poppy's parents, like her mother, she has no idea where is she. Like, it would be in her style to say, oh, she's in another dimension, she's dead, you know. But she's saying it like she doesn't know. Okay, like Lord Fellow, Felicia, and Damien. They are dead, we know. Right. Link and Felix. Two brothers. Oh, no. Or yes, it's two brothers. Link and Felix. Link is married Emily Everstone. Fitz Fellow, the gardener. Yeah, the gardener. Oh, pardon me. And the Felix is married to Laura and Fiona. So Fifi is like, how do you say that? I forgot. How? I forgot. Wait a second, I'm gonna... I need to translate this one, I forgot. Air? Yeah, air. So, Fifi is the only heir of this house. Like the whole house. After Felix and Flora. Not Freya. And not Poppy. Because... Oh, Okay, let's get in. When there's inheritance, there's a mess. Okay, who's next? Let's go there. Oh, hello! Makes sense that Fifi doesn't want to leave this place. She's going to inherit it anyway. I mean, yeah, she kinda strikes me as a person who doesn't want to leave their family house. If it makes sense. Okay, birds.
They're bird
birds.
cages,
Yeah.
but the birds are coming and going freely.
Then why are there bird cages?
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
And the whole room is like a cage. By the way.
Check out that butterfly.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental.
I mean, I don't trust this butterfly.
Bird diagrams. Hand painted.
They're beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff.
Maybe by Freya?
An especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
They are fancy, you're right. 3 brightly colored birds in a heavy ornate cage. Rare species. Oh, mirror,
I
mirror
don't
on
like
the wall.
mirrors. They steal your soul.
How do you get your hair so symmetrical without using a mirror?
I do it by weight. I can feel if one side is heavier than the other.
Okay. I guess I understand. Like, my hair is sometimes can get really heavy, even if it's short. I need to remove extra volume every time because it's like a bush. Okay. Let me. Do I have? No. Okay. Sad. I want to be happy. Okay. Hello. You're been here often?
Oh, just beautiful.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh,
Right.
You're the detective?
Yeah.
Delightful.
Oh,
Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
beautiful lady. Oh, it was a beautiful name. Oh. I don't care how many minutes it will take from my life saying Penelope instead of Penny. It's worth every syllable. It's worth every. Oh, してる. I also have a green hair and an interesting haircut. Oh, she's pretty. I know. She is. She is. Penny. Can you, tell me about yourself a little?
20-something, Aquarius, love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go, I always find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, no, because of him. Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are you talking about?
Who is he?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz. He's not really the traveling type, you see.
Fitz Fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our two families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether.
I don't know what to say. I wasted all my risk for nothing. Oh, we have to leave. Need to get electricity for my doesn't just a thing. Nice dream. We'll try the rest later. Enjoy your day. Hey! Thanks for coming. Good luck. Stay healthy. Stay. Good luck. Have a nice one. Yeah. I'm just gonna think about my life choices right now. Pretty. How is it guy? Is it the guy? Is really? Is he better than me? He's a gardener. He's a guy. Gardener. They don't like birds because birds destroy gardens. You know. But I'm. Okay. it's you know, it's just a detective humor, you know. You're certainly a type to come to the detective office and tell me about your beefed husband that died suddenly, and you all don't know how that happened, and then you betray me. But I will forgive. And then you will leave the country and leave just a note to say thank you, detective. Anyway, so what were you doing yesterday?
I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there. Crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
Oh yeah,
That's
sure.
where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day. Watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Stealing
Do you help
woman.
him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course, and they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
Okay, what do you think about Freya?
She'd sit in the aviary, first thing in the morning, and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve. Got it, thanks. For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting. All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath. I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her, but she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
Oh. Thoughts on Hawkshaw?
She's a most unsavory little... She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
I think so too.
The giant bird arms, or... If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others.
We're
look at
so
her. She looks like the
alike.
ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself. Professor Pointer? Why him? Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's his responsibility. Did you not know that?
Oh my god, we have so much in common. Felix.
I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable.
Ooh. Okay. Fifi.
She mostly ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh. You don't need to.
No, it's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it.
Okay, brave. What about Pop?
Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies. Why would Poppy lie to us? Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one, too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it.
Oh my god! They have a love triangle. Oh my god! Life triangle alert!
Everyone, please buckle up because we have. Oh boy!
Laura.
A fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told. Studied them professionally at one point. I think her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her. I can see that. I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it.
Okay, you're pretty straightforward.
Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct?
Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one? Well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangle Tower.
So it's not extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one.
Oh.
The very last.
Oh.
Oh.
I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
Huh?
I've already forgotten all three of those names.
Which one is which? Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Glad we cleared that up.
What about the one on your head? On my head? It's just my hat. She doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
Oh! Tabitha, Tatiana, and Tamara. Okay. It's her hat. Okay.
Very nice. You've seen these before? Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes.
He's two-timer. He's two-timer. Two-timer alert. Photo. That's wrong. I forgive her for that. It's okay. It's okay. She's a little. She's a little silly sometimes. It's okay.
Freya was very talented, even at that age.
Do you know how old this photo is?
Not sure. Must be a couple of years at least. Sometime before Fiona settled on her current style.
What style? Like, dirty apron, for painting, or what?
I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew.
Probably vent art and everything.
It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad.
Huh.
It's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh eyes and all that. Not to you. Try living in it for 20 years. The sheen wears off. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
I couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest.
Big families, rich families, and money question. Oh. I'd rather see, like, take a bolt and how is it? Not gonna deal with it. No. It's
Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother. That's cute. Oh yes, adorable.
okay, I'm sorry.
I doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling, don't you think? It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her.
I mean... Oh, Kyle. What's your statement?
Sometime in the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost.
I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Meme kinda checks out, and Hawkshaw and Mr. Pointer. I'm just waiting for someone to, you know.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like, right now?
I don't think like right now. So we kinda
Locked.
There must be some way to get it open.
I mean, obviously. I think we're gonna end it here. And continue... at 12? September 12th? I need to check schedule for that. Yeah, I think we're almost at the end. Almost. We have a big portion, like this room, this, you know, and just overall check everyone's statements and everything. So yeah, I think we will continue next time. For now, we'll leave it as it is. Where's my chocolate? There we go. Oh, I'm shrimping. Oh yeah. Gonna drink a lot of tea after this one. That's for sure. So, if I remember correctly, tomorrow I have, if nothing changes, it's gonna be the Dark Side Detective stream. If everything is gonna be okay, it's gonna be like the same time, 8 a.m. PST, or 6 p.m. How do you go? Oh, okay, I mean, you can check the schedule anytime, like right here on YouTube or in Twitter. Ooh, okay. I think it was really fun. It was really fun. Like, I was doing test streams before, and it's certainly much easier for me now, and it's much more fun, especially like the game I like. So anyway, there's a spit on my keyboard. Oh my fucking god. So anyway, thanks for coming to my stream. I hope we will meet again. Probably tomorrow. Yeah. So, my name is Argus Leviathan. Take care. Bye-bye. bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye.